Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hey guys, how's it going? So we did the live unboxing yesterday of the new 14-inch MacBook Pro M3 Max. Um, Look at that, you can see little fingerprints here and there. Um, Speaking of fingerprints, I was impressed when I first took it out. There wasn't any. I was trying to put fingerprints on it. I do think it's more resistant than the others, but that being said, I always end up throwing a skin on my MacBook because it's made for outside the house and everything, and it's not like it is that hard to get a scratch on it. They get scratched pretty easy, especially if they're being thrown around on set and whatnot. I've always been prone to these D-skin skins. The one I have on my older M1 16-inch MacBook Pro is one that's called Dragon Scale, and it's very textured, which is what I like. I do not want um, those slippery feeling ones. Anyhow, I will be removing this D-skin, cleaning it up maybe with some rubbing alcohol. And this is a trade in to Apple. We just got the Apple box in the mail. So we're going to open that up, package it up, put it in, and get it in the mail today. Um, I did pre-order a D-skin for this. I think from D-skin it is which one did I order? Wow, I don't even remember the name. It's like a black textured, like honeycomb looking one. Um, I'm hoping it's as textured as this one. If not, I might not even end up using it. Anyhow, we wiped this laptop yesterday. We went through, updated it, and got rid of all our information on it. So now I just want to, I don't want them to say anything if I dropped it in the mail with this deskin. So I'm going to peel the deskin off. We'll take a look at how it looks. This is an M1, so this is like 2-3 years old. The skin went on it right when we got it, so I'll be curious to see how easy it is to come off. So let's dive in here. Hey, why am I blurry there? I guess it helps if I click on the right link. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure why that was all blurred out there. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. Let's start trying to see. We're gonna try to use this little plastic, it's kind of like a plastic razor blade. This way, don't scratch anything up. You got some 99% rubbing alcohol that's put in this jar. It is not Whoosh. I used to use Whoosh. I like them. They're really good if you're going to buy something, but nowadays I just make my own. But this is just pure 99% alcohol for what we're doing. We have a couple of rags, right? We'll use that to wipe things down. Throw them on the side there. And yeah, let's start with a corner. Went under there pretty easy. It's taken a little bit of pressure to pull off, but that is a good thing, right? So I get to a corner. Trying to hold the screen closed at the same time as I'm pulling it, and it's coming off pretty good. Just curious to see if it leaves any residue or anything after the fact. I think this one has probably been on the longest than any other device I've skinned. Mainly because I didn't upgrade in a year like I used to. I didn't think that M2 was worth the upgrade for what I do. I did get the max version of the M1. And I think that, I don't know, I always find that to be the thing, right? Laptops are one of those things, you can't go in there, you can't update anything. I mean, I guess that's to say most Mac stuff nowadays, but I've always been along the lines of getting as much as you can in a laptop, because you can't upgrade it and you're going to want it to last as long as possible. That being said, it's not like I turned around and bought the maxed out M3 Max either, right? And actually, I went smaller in the 14 to save some money because I find myself on my Mac Studio the past 2 years more, and that's a Mac Studio Ultra. So, and that's an M1 also. Again, I haven't dived into the M2 on anything. Yeah, I'm peeling back from the other side because it looked like it was starting to tear close to the Apple logo. So I wanted to peel it back that way. Cool, came off. And that's what we're left with. Put that on the side. Looks very clean. I don't see any residue whatsoever left after. You know, my Apple logo looks more dirty than everything else. Okay, let's flip it over. And let's do the same to the other side here. One of the tricks when you install these, and we'll see how it comes coming off, after you put the skin down and you have it applied, you want to grab like something plastic, like a credit card, and take it on an angle and rub around the edges. So basically you're not just making sure that it's pushed good on the edge, but you're almost like flattening out or sanding the edges a bit, so it's not so sharp and it rounds around the curves a little more. So, and I'm saying that out loud because I wanted to see if that messes up with taking this off at all. Because the edges on the bottom is cutouts around the fans and the little screw holes. Being a little weary where I'm pulling, last thing I want to do is pop a screw or something. Especially where this fan is, there is some play. You know, maybe we'll pull down this way. This way we're not pulling against the fan. I did hear a little kind of poppy sound there, but I don't think that was anything. But yeah, all in all, I've been liking these skins for a while. I don't really skin my phones. I like my phones naked, but I've been using some mag back cases just because I feel like the magnets are stronger in those cases. So I'm talking about it. So there's my iPhone 15. So the mag back is actually the magnet. You could actually stick this to anything that's metal, right? Refrigerator or whatever. But not that I use it that way, but in my car I do have a mount, a MagSafe mount, and I just feel like the magnets are so much stronger on this than any of the other cases I found. If you guys have tried some of the cases that you think are pretty strong, let me know in the comments down below. But I've tried a lot of them, all the big names. And again, the only reason I use it is I don't feel the MagSafe on the back of the phone is strong enough when driving in my car. I feel like if I hit a pretty good bump, it will fall off. So this is coming off pretty good, and a little slower on this side, but I wonder if that's because it heats up more, maybe. taking my time. It seemed like this was the better way to do it because of the fans on both sides. There's a little play in it. But yeah, I heard last night the actor strike is officially over now. So a lot of people's going to get back to work here. That'll be a very nice holiday thing. Everybody getting back to work. I think the fear was from a lot of people that they were going to drag it out to after the holidays, which wouldn't be cool. Be nice to come back from the holidays and hit the ground running. Myself included. Like always, these lives, get chopped down into little shorts, and usually we'll cut up the main video and make one good one that isn't running through all this time. So I could see that for the most part there's no residue, but I do see like 2 or 3 little pieces of glue residue or something right here. But wow, that is pretty good. And again, that's what we're left with, right? Is yeah, it's textured stuff. All right, so that being said, let's clean this stuff down. So 99% rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to spray it down. There is some stuff on the back here, so I'm going to put it on a little more aggressively. The 99 dries up pretty fast, which is why I want to put it on a little more aggressively. So I'm rubbing pretty hard just to make sure to get that. And the rubber feet, they always get the dirt. Again, the idea here, guys, is, I don't want Apple or anyone you're selling to have anything to say about not giving you the full price, right? I'm one of those people that save boxes and stuff too. And if I was selling to somebody, I would be giving them the boxes and all the paperwork. But see it that it's going to Apple and they sent the box and they want it packed a certain way, they will not get the box. So let's flip this over. Let's spray the Apple logo pretty good. Let's rub down the Apple logo all around those edges. And you know what? Since we're out here, let's wipe down our new Mac Pro. So I have the stuff out. Not that it really needed it, but why not? We're sitting here. Let's see. 2 fingers. Yeah, you see, I don't know if I would call it any more smudge resistant than the old version. It could just be in my head that it's less, or it could just be you don't see it because it's black. Or I don't even know if I really call it black. I think it's more space gray, if you ask me. That's a good question. Does it? Let's see. Does it match up with the? I haven't even thought of it. But yeah. Well, for a second there, I thought I had the black iPhone, but I forgot. When we went to the 15, I went the titanium route. Okay, with this set too, I am going to open it, and I am going to clean the screen too. So what I'm going to do is lay it on the face of the screen, right? And don't mind my lights reflecting. And normally for screen stuff, you don't want to spray on the screen. You want to spray on a rag, and then you want to wipe down the screen with the rag.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac.
And you know, with the screen, you don't want to
use VoiceOver to set up your Mac. Press the Escape key.
You don't want to push down too hard on these screens. You know, they can't be delicate. So it's more about just rubbing back and forth without pressure until you get everything up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn laptop all the way off. Okay. Again, I'm spraying the rag, and then I'm going to wipe down, trying not to press that power button, which, of course, I did. I also have a blower here. Let me grab a blower. Sorry about that. I have this blower I got on Kickstarter. I'll have to look for the links for them to see if they even sell them. It's USB-C powered. Hit the button.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver.
Let's try to turn this.
If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now.
Turn the screen off. So it's a blower, right? So it sucks in one way, sucks out the other. The end comes off too. But the idea here is I just want to blow out the fan quickly. Okay. Sorry about that noise on the live. In the actual recording, we will kill that. So one more quick wipe down without, again, that touch sensitive power button. It doesn't take much. Okay, so let's wait for it, and then we'll shut it off one last time and break out that packaging box. So it's looking really good at this point. You know, there's no scratches, no dead pixels on this. For as much hours and work that went into this machine, I mean, I've always said it, the Apple stuff hold their value because they hold up. So hold the button down. Okay, close the lid. Looking good. I'm going to push this up here for a second. I'm going to pull out the box. So, I mean, this is the box that we got from Apple. Right? It's really nothing crazy fancy. But it is kind of like Apple's typical thing. Not really sure why they gave me. Oh, maybe this is for the plug, right? Okay, I forgot about that. So let's grab the original plug. Makes sense. Let's wrap the wire up. You know what? Again, we don't want anyone to say anything, so let's do a couple of sprays in the rag. Just a quick wipe down. I don't know how much they charge you if you don't turn in the plug, but be a question too if you wanted to hold on to it and see. Maybe it'd be cheaper than buying a new one. I don't know. But I'm going to send it back. Okay, so the bag, and then again, my power brick has seen war. Actually, I might even use that scraper to scrape some stuff off of it. Okay, let's put that in the box. Flip it over. Guess I'll pull the little piece of tape. Lock that in. Not really sure where that goes yet, but this comes out, right? Because the idea is there should be a flex on one side. We loosen it up, and then we could get the laptop in there. So let's do that. So laptop fits this way. All right. Tight. And there we go. All right. Not really sure where this goes, but I'm just going to stick it on one side. Okay, so we do have some Apple instructions here. Back up your data, remove your Mac, turn off your firmware password, deauthorize your computer, showing us putting the laptop into this box. Actually, it looks like it wants the power cord back there. But I don't know if it really... Maybe should have... Let's see if I can open this nicely before ripping it. I think I wanted this brick turned this way. And then it might fit in there more nicely. Or nicer. Because then it's not... Yeah, there you go. Now it's flat with that. Perfect. So then we use these stickers to close up the box. And then we have the shipping label, which goes on top of it, right? So we'll go ahead and close this. And so we'll flip it upside down for a minute. So we got the stickers. Right, so pretty much that's how it's going. And that's all she wrote, guys. All right, we did our packaging here, right? We're going to throw our packaging label on there, and we're going to be good to go. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you trading in your Macs? Are you selling them? Are you doing that whole gazelle thing? How are you doing your trade-ins? All right, guys. Till next time.